The future of French performance is about to get a whole lot louder and a whole lot faster. Alpine, the iconic French brand known for its featherweight A110, is taking a wild leap into the supercar stratosphere. And if you're a fan of the Ferrari SF90, buckle up. Because what Alpine has cooking could very well be a French remix of that Italian masterpiece, but with its own twist, and with the firepower to seriously disrupt the European performance car scene. Let's rewind for a second. This story starts with a man named Philippe Krief, the current CEO of Alpine. But before taking over the reins at the French automaker, Krief worked at none other than Ferrari. That's right, the company behind the SF90 Stradale, a twin-turbo V8 plug-in hybrid monster that makes over 1,000 horsepower and costs a jaw-dropping $844,000. Now, Krief is bringing the Ferrari performance playbook directly into Alpine's DNA, not just in vision but in engineering. And his plan? It's nothing short of bold. Alpine is building a supercar, a real one that flips their current formula upside down. Forget the lightweight, pure driver's car feel of the A110. This new beast will be the exact opposite, a 1,000 horsepower V6 hybrid monster. Rear-mounted turbocharged engine, dual electric, motors up front, all-wheel drive, torque vectoring. That means not just raw power, but surgical control. Sound familiar? That's because it's almost identical in spirit to the Ferrari SF90. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Renault Group CEO Luca De Meo, the man above Krief, confirmed this hypercar during the launch of Alpine's new crossover, Coupe, the A390. Yep, the biggest story of the day wasn't the A390 reveal, but this surprise announcement about Alpine's supercar plans. Talk about stealing the show. But Krief didn't stop there. He confirmed the supercar is aiming for 4-figure horsepower, 1,000. With a gas-powered V6 driving the rear wheels and 2 electric motors in the front, this car will have an ultra-advanced AWD layout. Translation? It's going to launch like a rocket and corner like it's on rails. The combustion engine? It's being built by a newly created division at Renault called Hypertech. This team is based at the same site where Renault has been, developing Formula One engines, though that F1 chapter is closing at the end of this year. So Alpine is redirecting its elite engineering talent to build the heart of their future flagship. Now, we've seen a few hints of what this car could look like. Remember the Alpine Alpenglow, a hydrogen-powered single-seater concept that looked like it rolled straight out of a sci-fi film? While visually dramatic, Krief confirmed the production supercar won't look like that. The Alpenglow was built as a racer. This new machine? It's built for the street. Very different, he said. But don't expect boring. Alpine wants this car to elevate the brand, to change how people perceive French performance. Until now, Alpine has only offered the A110, a 249 horsepower sports car focused on agility over brute force. But this new hypercar will do something else entirely. It will demand attention. And speaking of attention, it's not just about horsepower and tech. It's about timing. Alpine is planning to launch this V6 hybrid monster in 2028. That gives them just a few years to complete development, and they're not stopping there. This car will be one of 7 new models Alpine plans to launch by 2030. For a company that's only sold 1 car at a time since 1977, that's a massive leap forward. But here's the kicker. Alpine is taking a huge bet. And if it pays off, it could redefine the brand. Renault's leadership believes in it. Luca De Meo told Top Gear that Alpine's growth isn't just about speed, it's about culture. In his words, you need 3 generations. Our world is not patient anymore. But if Alpine gets this right, they might not need 3 generations. They might just need this one hypercar. And there's one more thing to think about. If Alpine can build a 1,000 horsepower hybrid hypercar with the soul of a Ferrari SF90 and a price point significantly below, they might just shake up the entire supercar market. Think about it. Ferrari, McLaren, Lamborghini, all are pushing hybrids north of $500,000. If Alpine brings that performance for half the price, game changer, and there's precedent for it. Alpine's parent company, Renault, recently sold out the 536 horsepower Renault 5 Turbo E, a hot hatch priced at around $175,000. All 1,180 units sold out in days. So there's already proof that customers are ready for premium French performance, if the product is right. So what can we expect in 2028? A mid-engine hybrid layout, V6 turbo engine in the rear, twin electric motors in the front, torque vectoring AWD, over 1,000 horsepower, track-focused dynamics. And if Alpine's recent design language is anything to go by, it'll look like nothing else on the road. The goal? To stand toe-to-toe with Ferrari, not just copy it. Because while the Ferrari SF90 is the benchmark today, Alpine wants to take that concept, flip it with French flair, and create something that's not just fast, but fresh, disruptive, and unique. And that's the real story here. It's not just that Alpine is building a Ferrari-style hypercar. It's that they're using this project to change their destiny, from boutique sports car maker to major player in the supercar arms race. It's a moonshot, but if anyone can pull it off, it's the guy who helped build the SF90 in the first place. So keep your eyes on Dieppe, France. Because in just a few years, Alpine might not just be known for lightweight coupes anymore. They might be known for the car that changed the future of French performance. And when that day comes, we'll be ready. This is Shift Path. And if you're into high-performance machines, future icons, and the stories that shape the next generation of driving, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the cars that matter, and let us know in the comments. Would you take a French Ferrari SF90 over the real thing? Until next time, drive fast and stay curious.